Thank you.
Dear ones, do you have a symbol of your love?
Yes.
Your rings? If you'll just place them in my hand. She's just giving you a ring? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. They're both here. So dear ones, these rings are the symbol of the endless spiritual love that links you spirit to spirit and soul to soul. In joyous oneness, they symbolize the complete and unending love that exists between you. As you give and receive these rings, let your hearts be joined in the unbroken circle of love which they represent. Alan, will you take Gc's ring, placing it on her ring finger, holding it there. Repeat after me. Gc,
Gc,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it always be a reminder
Let it always be a reminder
that I am always by your side
that I am always by your side,
and that I will always be faithful to
and
you.
that I always be faithful to you.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Beautiful. And Gc, if you'll take Alan's ring and placing it on his ring finger, holding it there, repeat after me. Alan,
Alan,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it always be a reminder
Let always be a reminder
that I am always by your side
that I'll be always by your side.
and that I will always be faithful to you.
That I will always be faithful to you.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I will.
Beautiful. Just slip it right on. Beautiful. Alan and Gc, I wish you the strength to be true to the vows that you have made here today. May you always have the wisdom to cherish the precious love that you share. May you abide by the laws of spirit, nurturing yourselves and this marriage with acceptance, understanding, cooperation, and love. I'd like to invite Tilcia and Martha to come forward. They're going to share the sand ceremony.
Buenas. Mientras están de pie junto a la marea del océano, hagan que su amor sea tan constante como estas olas interminables que vierten cerca de sus pies, que fluyan sin cesar desde el fondo del corazón, al igual que la espuma al llegar suavemente sobre la arena. Y al igual que su existencia, nunca habrá un mañana sin flujo de los océanos, por lo que nunca habrá un día sin amarse mutuamente. Ustedes han prometido en el día de hoy que su amor será tan independiente como la marea, ya que estas aguas alimentan la tierra y mantienen la vida. Que su devoción constante los nutra y mantenga hasta el final de los tiempos. Allen y Gc, ustedes han sellado su relación con el dar y recibir de los anillos, y que este convenio es un acuerdo de relación entre dos personas que están de acuerdo a comprometerse entre sí a lo largo de sus vidas. El más bello ejemplo de esta asociación es la relación matrimonial. Ustedes se han reunido hoy aquí para compartir el resto de sus vidas juntos. Esta relación se simboliza a través del vertido de estos dos recipientes individuales de arena, uno en representación de ti, Gc, y de todo lo que fuiste, lo que eres y todo lo que alguna vez será, y el otro que te representa, Allen, y todo lo que fuiste, lo que eres y todo lo que alguna vez será. A medida que estos dos contenedores de arena se vierten en el tercer contenedor, los contenedores dejarán de existir, ya que se unirán como uno solo. Así como estos granos de arena nunca se pueden separar y vertir de nuevo en los contenedores individuales. Así debe ser su matrimonio. Mucho más importante que su individualidad es ahora la realidad de que ya no son dos, sino uno, para nunca ser separados uno del otro. Gracias.
As you stand beside the ocean tide, may your love always be as constant as these never-ending waves that pour near your feet, flowing endlessly from the depths of the sea. Your love came softly upon each other's heart, just as the foam comes softly upon the sand. And just as there will never be a morning without the ocean's flow, so there will never be a day without love for each other. You have pledged yourself on this day that your love will be as dependable as a tide. As these waters nourish the earth and sustain life, may your constant devotion nourish and sustain you until the end of time. Alan and GC, you have just sealed your relationship by the giving and receiving of rings. And this covenant is a relationship agreement between two people who agree that they will commit themselves to one another throughout their lives. The most beautiful example of this partnership is a marriage relationship. You have committed here today to share the rest of your lives with each other. This relationship is symbolized through the pouring of these two individual containers of sand, one representing you, GC, and that you, all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will be. And the other representing Alan, and all that you were, all that you are, and all that you will ever be. As these two containers of sand are poured into the third, the individual containers of sand will no longer exist, but you will be joined together as one. Just as these grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into the individual containers, so will your marriage be. Far more important than your individuality is now the reality that you are no longer two but one, never to be separated one from another. Okay. You have to pour.
Come right side by side to the
So, Alan and GC, now you can pour your sand into the container. And the container is sand from Calan in Panama, Yeese's birthplace, and Virginia Beach, Virginia, which is Alan's birthplace.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So just as these grains of sand, as Martha said, can never be separated, so will your love and your married life be. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. And so, my dear ones, Alan and GC, your family and your friends and all of us rejoice in your happiness. We pray that this day marks only one of the many blessings that you will share in the days and years ahead. Now that you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives, we are ready to declare you husband and wife. The second time. And so, Alan and GC, by virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the state of Florida, I pronounce you husband and wife. Beautiful.
I couldn't wait.
That's beautiful. Please stand for a final blessing. I'm going to take her bouquet. There you go, sweetheart.
Thank you.
A final blessing on these two beautiful people. Right now, right here. This moment is the culmination of 1,000 moments, ordinary ones, magical ones, memorable ones, and weird ones. In the words of Dr. Seuss, we are all a little weird, and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. Dear friends, it is my great honor and privilege to introduce to you for the very first time in public, Mr. and Mrs. Tarkenton.